Hi, welcome along everyone. Today we're going to take a look at something I really like the look of, and it's your very own weather station. So you'll be asking, why would you want one of these when I can look on my phone app and see the weather straight away, or I can watch the news and there's bound to be weather on there? Well, I don't know about you, but these days they seem to never get it right. They give you a variation of weather over a large area, and I tend to find when I look at my app, especially the phone app, and this is the BBC weather one, and it will say rain and it will be sunny outside, and then when I next look at the app it's turned to sun. It's kind of a little bit late to be doing it then. It kind of told me what it's doing after it's done it. So you look at the weather outside and think, what's it going to be doing today? You look at your app and it says it looks like rain about 1 o'clock. But actually in your particular area, wherever you may be, that might not happen. It might just miss you. So therefore the app can be right for general purpose. I say I live in Devon, it could be right for rain, but it might not be in my strict locale that actually happens. And that's where one of these I think will come in, because this will give you a more accurate review of it, the weather, exactly where you are, where you're living outside, and it's, instead of looking out there and thinking what's it going to be doing today on the old app, and it's raining but the app says it's sunny. Maybe it might just get it right if you have one of these. As you can see, this one comes from Reichelt, and it's reichelt.co.uk. Here we have all the parts for the weather station, and number one is the anemometer. It goes up on the mast, and I don't know if you can see it, there's a compass. What would you like to call them, a compass? A compass. Yeah, that's the one. And basically you line the anemometer up with north when it goes up in your mast. This bit of copper is going to be my mast. That doesn't come with it, alright. I've just have to have bent that up ready to mount it with. Alright, so what else we have? We have a rain gauge here. That's our rain gauge, that has been mounted. It has a separate transmitter in it, as does the anemometer. Okay, we have our little remote sensor there, and the main brain box is this device, the Ventus receiver, which is our most important part. Well, mine's mounted there. Probably could be in a better sighted position, but it's quite high up in my garden here. I know it's got a bit of trees and bushes at the back, but that's for do because I'm not putting it up on the roof. Not going up there again. So there it is there. The rain gauge is just on the patio over there. I'm just laying it down just to get a rough idea for the next couple of days, because we want to see how it gets on. One word of warning though, it does take a lot of batteries. Right, a hell of a lot of batteries. There's 2 in there, 2 in the rain gauge, and there's 3 backups in the actual monitor, so it's quite a lot of batteries. Right, so you do have to keep an eye on them, see how they're going to go. Calibration is a bit tricky, and when the batteries run out they will have to be done every time they run out, recalibrated yet again. And there goes a seagull, dead on cue. There we are, see how we go. Well, here we are a week later, and it's been running perfectly for all that time. As you can see, is our main screen, and our weather prediction based on pressure is this picture up here. You can see a bit of floating cloud, which is exactly what we got today, and sunshine. I'll show you all the other readings that can be done in the manual in a minute that will show up on the screen. It's been like this though for the past week. We're under high pressure, and everything's pretty stable, so we've had no rainfall, so there's nothing in the rain prediction there. As you can see, there's the pressure running through there. Quite a nice lot of things on this particular weather station I do like wind chill and the average speed, and the direction of the wind, which was really handy as well. It's very easy to set up. I'm not going to go through that. Dead simple, really easy to do. What I like, you do get a wind chill factor as well, you know, the temperature outside. You get the normal things like the actual temperature out there. The dew point, 7.2 C. It's really good, and I like the fact the time is good. It's dead right to the second. It uses a satellite, you can see, to get that right. There's miles of functions on this device. I'll just go through the brochure briefly, but there's a hell of a lot on there for, you know, you can get data for week, months, of rainfall, etc. You can get a wind alarm. If it gets to excessive point, it will go off. There's lots of little functions on there that really, you can even add it as an alarm to wake you up in the morning. Can't be bad, can it? Anyway, let's go over to the book and I'll just show you briefly through there what it can do. There is our weather prediction symbols that come up on the display, the different ones, and you can see it covers virtually everything there, so you will get an indicator on there. Now on the brochure there it does say it's 70 to 75% accurate, which is not bad, it's pretty good. And this is, remember, this is going to give you a forecast for exactly where you are, not an app on a phone, and not the weather forecast station that often sometimes get it wrong, not because it's wrong in the whole of the area, it just may be where you are, your local position, it's a little bit different. Also there's a very in-depth graph there for wind over set periods. Okay, you get a wind and chill alarm down there. Just pause this if you want to read anything through that you're interested in. I'm just going through the manual basically there so you can see low wind, chill alarms, and maximum and minimum records, clock and calendar, and setting up the world time zones. And that just about covers, I think, this particular weather station, the Ventus W177. Okay, that's it then. We're all done about now. If this is your cup of tea, they're available from reichelt, okay, .co.uk. I'll give you a little link at the bottom of the video description if you're interested in one of these. I rather like it. I know I've only had it on for 5 days, but so far it's been pretty good. And I like the fact, say, that you get perhaps a little bit more of an accurate forecast for the area you're actually living in, rather than the phone apps that tend to just kind of get it wrong too often, once too often. Okay, all my stuff, you know where to go, usual place, Derek and 33. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.